G'day, welcome back to the show. Very, very flattered and honoured today to be at the Jerky, Nuts and Coffee in Ruthven Street. And if you're not sure where it is, it's next to the old DeLacy's or the Moffat Hotel. Tess Jordan, how are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm going really well. Look, thanks for inviting me to come to your little shop here, your little cafe, coffee shop, retail store, gift shop, butcher's shop. There's a whole lot of things.
It's something of everything, you're a true South African.
Yeah, I must admit, when you got in contact with me, I wasn't sure what to expect. You said, could you come down and do a story on your premise here, and tell me the story with how the business came about and how have you ended up here in this shop?
Well, the Jerky Nuts and Coffee is a franchise.
Yep.
It's owned by a South African, and he started up in Brisbane and Toowong. And the next shop after that was bought by another South African, Aiden du Plessis. And because of all the South Africans living in Toowoomba, they were actually, they approached him and asked if he can open a shop in Toowoomba.
Yep.
Well, some of the people here travelled all the way to Ipswich and to Brisbane to shop at the South African shops.
Yep.
So they approached him, and the thought came along, and the premises became available, and which is a beautiful premises.
Oh, yeah, outstanding.
And this is how we ended up in Toowoomba.
Okay, and you're from Cape Town.
I'm from Cape Town, South
Cape
Africa,
Town, and
Somerset West.
and now called Toowoomba home. And loving Toowoomba.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good. Look, and that's again why we're doing this show, is that to bring you people who've actually come here and said, this is a great city to live in. And you're telling me it's very much Cape Town and Toowoomba, the weather's very similar?
Oh yes, Toowoomba reminds me so much of back home. The wind, the weather, the cold chill factor. It's just so much like back home, and I must say it's a beautiful little town, and I really, really love it.
Yeah, great. Well, I've heard your ad on Power FM, and you're telling me, tell me about Jeff and his partner Fiona. They came in, and just tell me about their experience, because Australians, in Toowoomba, people come in and check this out, because the food here looks quite magnificent, and the grocery lines here, Tess, you're too cheap. Some of this stuff, I'm looking at the prices, it's cheaper than the supermarket.
I know.
It's amazing. So tell me about Jeff's experience here, the food that he had, and what his reflection was.
Well, we had our opening day on the 10th of July.
Yep.
And we invited Power FM to come along and to come and taste some of our products.
Yep. And
I must say, Jeff was standing here in a line we had free boerewors rolls.
Right.
Which is our boerewors from the shop, and then we made it with a true chakalaka sauce.
Chakalaka sauce,
chakalaka
love
sauce,
that,
which is a curry vegetable spice from Africa.
Okay, yeah.
And Jeff was standing in line, and eventually got his boerewors roll, and he was just so amazed. His whole face lit up when he tasted that boerewors and the chakalaka sauce, and then eventually we gave him a taste of the different taste of different flavors of biltong in the shop, and I must say, him and his partner, they were truly amazed, and they loved it. And it was just so great to hear on Power FM the next day. He was going on about the boerewors rolls and the chakalaka sauce and the biltong, and he could not stop talking.
Right.
Yeah, so that was wonderful.
Good stuff. So you've been trading here since June, and you've got a good steady trade, and always looking for new customers and Toowoomba people. I mean, we're starting to experience the skewers, all these different shops are opening, and here's another new one that's got the taste and the flavours of South Africa, or Africa.
South Africa and
Africa. And Africa. So you've got to come down and check this out. Great coffee. Thank you for the coffee.
It's a pleasure.
And I just had one of the rustics. Tell us about the rustics.
It's a homemade buttermilk rusk.
Yep.
True South African recipes, and it's made by South Africans for us in Ipswich.
Yep.
And as well as the other products, the fresh milk tart and the peppermint crisp tart, and the Cook Sisters, which is all truly South African. And I must say, I've got the Australians hooked on our buttermilk rusks.
Yep.
When they sit down and they have a rusk.
Yep.
And it's not just something that you tea the babies on.
Yep.
You just dunk it in your coffee and enjoy it, and it's really, really true South African.
Well, she tells me if you don't like the rusk, you don't have to pay for it. So that's a
Absolutely.
guarantee there.
Then
And
the
you'll
rusk
walk
is
out
on me.
taking heaps of it home. So.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Great. Look, I want to thank you today, and look, come down, guys, and check it out. It's at the DeLacy's Hotel. It's the shop next door. There is produce here that you can buy. There's meat. There's giftware, and everything is from South Africa.
Absolutely.
The furniture, you've got giftware from South Africa. The food, the coffee's great. The ruskets, you've got to try the ruskets. You've got to come down and try that out, and just spend as much time here as you like.
Great.
Thank you for coming on the show today. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
sharing.
much.
And it is like walking into South Africa. I'm loving the experience.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, I'm Daryl. Take care.